Grand Rising, my friends. Good morning, good morning. I'm just here to hang out today and chit chat. I love hanging out with you guys. I like learning about you guys and I love sharing about myself sometimes. So welcome. When you come in, say hello. There's no jewelry today. I just want to pull some cards and tell you guys some new things I've been into and things that I've been learning. So just pop on in at any time. I'm just gonna sit here and chill. I have, you know how I usually forget my glasses? Well, today, for some reason, I have two pair. That's because I leave them everywhere in the house. Are any of you like that? Just you have so many of something because you're always losing them, and then one day, all of them wind up in the same place, and you're like, thought I lost you guys. Anyway, so I'm just hanging here. I'm gonna pull some cards. I wanted to say how like super excited I am because last night I took the chance and I joined a community that really wants to help people grow in any business that they have. And I went to the webinar. Oh my God, guys, when I tell you, I have gotten so much information about, in this case, learning Instagram. I've learned so much in 2 hours than I've known from my kids telling me what to do. Because, you know, when we get a little older, right, we look at some of these apps and we're like, what, where's the button? Like, I don't see a button. And we're still looking for buttons at our age, you know, and it's not even a button anymore. But I learned so much in 2 hours that I wouldn't even learned in the next 3 years. And I learned it in one night. So I'm super pumped by that. I'm just feeling really excited. I want to share some of these things with you guys. But right now, if you're here, I would like to pull I know it's backwards, but find your happy card because I'm feeling pumped. I want to draw a card for myself today. And I'll pull some for you guys. So when you come in, if you would like me to pull a find your happy card, just say me. So I've known about some of these people that I hung with last night. I have a little story about that as well. So I also want to update you on some of the things that, you know, were going on in my life all winter and I haven't like closed them up for you guys. So I figured when you come in, you know, I will tell you some of those stories. So let me just pull a card for myself first. Because I'm just feeling so pumped and I'm feeling like I could just, like I have a little bit of new lease on life, that I have an opportunity to really move ahead in the things that I want to do, in the goals that I have, right? And you know me, social work background, for those of you who know me, and I'm always down for helping people. It just comes naturally. So I would never say, oh, let me help you. But if you ever reached out and said, hey, you know, what do you think about this? Or, you know, do you know anything about that? You know, I will be ready to help you naturally. All right, so I'm going to pull the card for myself. And my card today is my life is a courageous, creative adventure. And ain't that the truth? Oh my God, this card's perfect for me today because I have been on an adventure. I mean, if any of you know about me, you know the crash course in life that I've been on. So, I mean, I'm not going to get into all the stories today. If you would like to hear about them, I can do those stories for you. But what, you know, I got married 20 years ago. I was married twice, but the second marriage, I was married for 20 years. We had one child together. And of course, I had 2 children from a previous marriage. And one day I got the call that my husband was not doing well and he passed. So, you know, I have been on a crash course of life. And since that day and that moment, I have been on my own to take care of myself. And so I'm getting better at life, And you know, when you're over 50, you do have a new outlook on life in general, where you just stop caring what other people have to say, right? You just feel like, I'm finally gonna be me. This is who I am, and the people that like me will just naturally become part of my tribe. So yay, this is my card today. It's so true. My life is a courageous, creative adventure, and I'm super excited about that card. So if anybody wants a card, I'll be happy to share it with. So, you know, I'm on this adventure of, I have my own home businesses, and, you know, I am a social worker by trade, loved it. And I've worked with everybody from homeless women with children to people with developmental disabilities and more. So I worked in the housing authority, I worked in the school department. So that being said, I'm on a new adventure now, and I am here for you guys and would love to share everything that I learned, or share the places that I'm learning them in with you. So, so yeah, I'm just gonna hang out and see who wants to chill with us today. I haven't even eaten breakfast today. I'm just on my first cup of coffee. So when you come in, you know, if you want a card, just say me. I will pull one for you. This is Find Your Happiness book. So mine was, my life is a courageous and creative adventure. Let's see if I could get a little bit more information on that. It's going to take me a minute to find the book, because I'm an intuitive, so I don't usually read from the books. But while I'm waiting for people to come in, I figured I would read a little bit. So this has a number, 53. What page is 53? 111. That's awesome, guys, because when you start to see ones, one doubled up as 11, or 111 or 1111, that is usually a sign that the universe is, or God, or whoever you deal with, I'm open here, your higher power gets a snapshot at that moment, or they're asking you to correct your thoughts at that moment, so that they can understand what your goals are, what your wishes are, what type of thing you're wanting in your life, whether it's, you know, love or what have you. So I find it very interesting that I'm super pumped up today, and I got the card that my life is a courageous, creative adventure, and voila, it's on page 111. So that's the universe saying, exactly, Corey, what do you want? So this is saying that it's for me, this card's for me. It's saying your life is what you make of it. Everything you are currently experiencing is part of your choices. Let's think about that. Perception and what you have previously focused on. If you are in a situation that isn't fulfilling as you would like, turn your attention to focus on how courageous you are, how far you have come. Interesting. Each and every moment, you have the opportunity to create the life you truly want. Your life is a creative adventure that can only be designed by you. Let inspiration and creativity pull you forward. Anything and everything you want is possible. When you tap into your creative, courageous heart and let it pull you forward. So I find that I love when you deal with God and spirit and angels and stuff, and basically, you know, you put it out there that you want a little message. And what was I talking about before I even pulled the card? And even after I pulled the card, I was saying that, you know, you have to get out there and create your life. I was saying that, you know, when you see the numbers 111, which I see all the time, that's God and the angels and your guides and everybody asking you to let them know specifically what you want. And it's talking about how we create our own life, and we do that by our thoughts, by the stories we tell. We tell ourselves stories every day, right? Like, oh, I look ugly today, or I look beautiful today. Whatever we tell ourselves is what we're going to believe, and what everyone else around us is going to believe about us, and what God and the universe is going to, that's the mood you're setting. That's the ripple effect you're setting. Whether it's positive and negative, that's what you're setting for your life. So I find it interesting that I was saying that I was pumped up and I'm on this new journey, and the things I learned last night are sending me in a specific direction, stuff that I've always wanted for my life. Do I believe that, when people die in our lives or leave us or something, or treat us really bad, that we've created that? Mostly no, and I'll tell you why in a second. Sometimes we do create a setting where people can abuse us. And I only say that because, and I'm not talking about kids or anything like that, but I'm talking about mindset here. And if you're in the mindset that, maybe you can't do something for yourself, or you put yourself down all the time to others, then they will tend to put you down too. So while, I do believe that we create everything in our life, other people are creating things too alongside of us. So their actions as well have a ripple effect. Do I excuse people abusing other people? Absolutely not. But I just wanted to, really explain to you that I see now, and I've seen for a while, that what we put into our lives and what we put out there just through the mindset, just what we tell ourselves every day, leads us into sometimes tumultuous situations. So, maybe you don't feel like you can do certain things on your own and you're always looking for people to help. Well, guess what? When you do that, when you tell yourself you can't, you won't. And when you won't, you'll let other people do. And when other people do, they're going to do it their way. And when they do it their way, you're not always going to like it. It's not always going to feel right to you. So that being said, I would like to pull some cards for people today. And what I'll do right now, I'm sure that, people are at work who are busy with kids in the morning and stuff. What I'll do is I'll just pull a general card for today. And if you want a reading for yourself, just say me. If you want me to pull a card for you, and it's on the replay, always communicate with me during the replay because I love you guys. If you would like a card, even on the replay, just say me. I'll pull one for you and I'll post it in the comments and say this card's for you. So let me pull a general card for the energy of today, and then I will let you guys go. All right, let me cut the deck. So your card, everyone's general, the general reading card for today is, oh wow, guys, this is amazing. Wait for it. We are all connected by our thoughts. I have goosebumps right now, guys. Oh my God, I have chills because I am intuitive, and I know that this is confirming for me that the adventure I'm going on, the two cards that I got today, and the general energy confirms to me that I'm in the right direction now for my soul. But also this is letting you guys know everything I just said is, they're saying it's true. We are all connected, and it's talking about thoughts. See, what you put out there, people perceive, and when they perceive it, their action shows you how they feel. So guys, thank you for hanging out with me. I'm gonna do more lives like this. Usually I do sell jewelry. I'm gonna be doing something slightly different with the jewelry, but I'd love for you guys to come hang with me. I'd love to tell you about the place where I'm finding how to, the information I'm getting on how to use the internet, and how to enjoy it and how to engage better. And also, if you ever want me to pull a couple of cards for you, or if you have any questions about anything that I do or that you see here on my lives, please reach out and say hi. I'm always here. So with that being said, guys, please stay safe, be well, be blessed, And ta-ta for now. And if you want that card, just say me in the comments.